Hi guys, this is Mrs. Hall, and today I'm going to go ahead and go over the last step in the positive negative space project, which is to add all the line designs, or you could say Zentangles. So on my finished project, let me hop over to my document camera. That's the one that I'm working on right now, but my finished project has all of the line designs on it. And what makes this so interesting is the fact that there is this kind of calm space where I did the construction paper, but then there is also this area with the line designs that's so intricate. And so that's what you're really going for, is a very intricate line design to kind of contrast with the simplicity of the paper. Now, I forgot to mention in my last video, those of you that are at home on virtual, if you don't have construction paper, you can just use a piece of white paper, and then you can make the same thing, make like a template, and then color it when you're done. So you could just draw, or let's say draw a dragon, cut it out, trace it on both sides, and then color this area with a marker or colored pencil if you are all virtual. If you do come to school, I would like you to get a piece of construction paper from me, because I feel like this project turns out so much better when you do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start the line designs. Now, I'm not making you start this in pencil. You can start it in Sharpie if you want, but remember, Sharpie you cannot erase. So if you make a mistake, there's nothing I can do for you. I have two packets that you are welcome to use, and I just labeled them Zentangle Packet 1 and Zentangle Packet 2. And they go through step by step, and they have different line designs that you can do on your projects. So, for example, I'm going to go to my project. It may be less intimidating to start like in the inside of your animal. And I'm just going to start making some different patterns that I see on my Zentangle packet. Now, since I'm on a different screen, I'm not able to look at it. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of look at my other project and look at what kinds of things that I started on that and kind of copy off of it. So you don't have to use the Zentangle packet. You can kind of formulate and do your own. I suggest if you are going to start in pencil that you don't shade anything in with the pencil. And the reason is because if you want to do Sharpie, the Sharpie does not want to stick to a lot of pencil lead or pencil graphite on the paper. So I'm going to go through and I'm just randomly kind of making these line designs up, or these Zentangle shapes and patterns. You don't want to put any objects on here. So I don't want it to look like a happy face or a symbol or anything like that. I'm literally just drawing different line designs on my project. And I would continue to do this all over. And if I run out of ideas, yes, you can reuse it. But keep in mind that if you do too much of something, it doesn't make it as visually interesting. The other thing is if you have big spaces, like I'm kind of creating, I don't even know what this is, I'm just creating it. I need to put designs somehow inside of here. And I could like shade this in. I don't want to leave a lot of white space. I don't want to leave a lot of blank space. Oh my gosh, it looks like a flower got slapped on the beagle's head. How about that? That's interesting. Makes for a good project. Okay, so I would go through, I would finish all of this in pencil, and then I would go through and add Sharpie. And what you want to do also when you add the Sharpie, I don't care if you use a regular Sharpie or an extra fine. Honestly, I used the extra fine point when I did this. So if you do not have one of those, you may want to consider getting it. And then any parts that I decided to color in to give it contrast, like this part here, to make it stand out a little bit more, I used my regular fine point Sharpie. So you're going to want to do that too. Don't attempt to color in with this little one because it will ruin it, and then you'll have to go out and buy another Sharpie. So once that's all done, again, I would Sharpie, I would color in some areas for contrast, and then I am finished. Thanks so much.